knows how you come across somebody once in a while you shouldn't have messed with. That's me.
I am not an African American.
You're Oreo cookie, white in the inside and black on the outside.
I don't have an afro, I have an Amerifro.
Talking that idiotic stuff you talk about, I will slap you.
Go ahead, make my day.
Black at the ace of spades, but 100% American.
Heard around the world by everybody and their mama. The Jesse Lee Peterson Radio Show.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. Welcome to the third hour of the show. It is Jesse Lee Peterson. Thank you so much for being with me. I think that it's going to be a long time before we see another black president. After what Obama has done, it's going to take another 100 years. This guy made it bad for all of us. He is running the United States the way that the blacks are running the inner cities. There's no difference. None. Zero. Zilch. And I told you that would happen. I said, don't vote for this guy. He's a liar. He's going to turn America into a ghetto. I wrote an article some years ago that said that if white people were to leave the United States, they said, all right, black people, we heard your complaints. Yes, we are guilty. We are sorry. And to show our compassion, we're going to leave America. We're going to go back to wherever white people came from. And I think Europe. Wherever they came from, they said, we're leaving. You can have America. And to show you how much sorry we are for what happened 150 years ago when none of you were alive, we're going to just go with whatever we have on our backs. You can have the banks and all the money they're in. You can have the suburbs. You can have Malibu and Beverly Hills and whatever beautiful areas we're built. You can have everything. We'll leave. We'll just go to show you that we're sorry, all right? White people leave. They left. They're gone. And in 10 years, the entire country will be a ghetto. In 10 years, I wrote this article. In 10 years, black Americans, not all but most, will turn the country into a ghetto. And I wrote this article. Some black people yelled at me and said that it wasn't true, even though they couldn't show me any area in the United States that was controlled by majority black people, and everybody and their mama want to go there and live, right? They could not point out one spot in the country. And then Hurricane Katrina happened after the article that I wrote. And the black people who waited around for the government to save them, they put them in a dome there in New Orleans. They hauled them off from the ghettos to the dome, right? And in 3 days, black Americans turned the dome into a ghetto. In 3 days. So I had to upgrade my article. And I said, I made a mistake. If white people left the country to black people, they would turn it into a ghetto in 3 days. 3 days. And I'm not making this up. The proof is in the pudding. And then they got mad about that. And so they elected Barack Obama. And I said, look, Obama's going to turn America into a ghetto. Take my word on it. 4 years later, what do we have? A ghetto America. The values are gone. Same-sex marriage in the forefront. Overturned, don't ask, don't tell in the military. Abortion through the roof. Planned Parenthood supported. Free condoms for women who want to have sex out of wedlock. They want us to pay for it. Economy gone. It's going to take a prayer and Mitt Romney to return it. Did I say weak military? Yes. The world has completely lost respect for us and don't fear us at all. Our U.S. citizens were murdered or killed in a terrorist attack in Libya. Credit rating downgraded twice. First time in U.S. history under Barack Obama. Everything went to hell in a handbasket. I could go on and on. You can tell me when to stop. He has turned America into a ghetto in 4 years. I told you it would happen. I know black people. I may not know my flowers, but I know black people. They cannot run anything at this point. And it hasn't always been that way because prior to the government takeover, become the daddy of the black family and the corrupt preachers, black preachers, and the so-called leadership, black Americans would not have acted this way because they were responsible people. I'll take your calls when I come back, 888-775-3773. And also, your emails and Facebook comments are coming up as well.